Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and today I'm in a new 2021 Kia Sorento. This is the new Sorento. I have all the new details right here. And this model is the new hybrid. Now, this is a new turbo hybrid powertrain. It has 42 additional horsepower, nearly 50% better fuel economy than the outgoing Sorento base engine. So it's better. So you have 227 horsepower, estimated 37 miles per gallon. There is an available plug-in hybrid option where you get 261 horsepower, estimated 30 miles of pure electric range. So the plug-in is when you plug it in, you charge the battery, 30 miles electric. This is the standard hybrid, and it's got the new 2.5 turbo option. So this has an 8-speed automatic. It's got a wet clutch. There's new X-Line trim. 1-inch higher ground clearance, improved approach departure angles, more advanced all-wheel drive snow mode, and more robust roof rack than outgoing Sorento. I don't have that one. But I tell you what I do have is I do have one of the best looking SUVs in the market. The best in class overall passenger volume. New interior. This dash is pretty cool. I'm going to show you that on the screen. And I have available new blind spot collision avoidance assist, passenger safe exit assist, and blind view monitor. So a bunch more safe technology as well. I do have available second row captain's chairs. You can do, it looks like you can do bench as well. But let's go ahead and go for a drive this 2021 Kia Sorento. I'm going to tell you about the exterior, interior, and driving impressions. Let's get started on all that right now. Okay, let's talk about this exterior. This is the 2021 Kia Sorento. This is the EX trim. This is runaway red is the color. I really like the front signature lights. I just like the whole setup there. I think they did a really good job with that. These are 17-inch alloy wheels. On the side, I do like the chrome accents. It's not too much chrome, just enough kind of set it apart. And I do have that big moonroof we'll talk about inside, the dual panoramic sunroof, or whatever word you want to use for those things these days. We'll come around the side. And we have a really nice lighting signature back here. Big fan of that. I'm a big fan of all these LEDs in here as well. Really liking this. And again, the back, just a nice finish to the EX. It's Eco Hybrid. You can see it from there. So let's go ahead and pop this trunk. And we'll talk about storage in here. So, I mean, you do get 3 rows, right? They're not, they're kid rows in this, but they do work pretty well for, again, my kids. And they have the car seat back here, so you actually can strap in a baby back here too, and the anchored down car seats. That's going to go forward. We do have the cigarette lighter 12-volt hookup there. It's actually not a cigarette lighter anymore, it's just a 12-volt. USBs, and I have the buttons to fold down these second row seats as well, right here. And then we hold this down. Look at that, one-hand operation. And then inside here, we have a little storage bin, I believe, is what I saw the other day. Come on. Yep, storage bin, tools for changing a spare tire. So, I mean, I think overall, I'm really a big fan of this back here. Lots of room. I put some golf clothes back here, no problems at all. And then when we close this, we can set the height, we can close it, we can lock it, that kind of stuff as well. Let's start with the second row. My kids have been, and you can see with the kids' water bottle. But I just like this. I mean, you got hard plastic, but big grab handles. This is great for kids. Big, nice grab handles. Big spot for a bottle there. It would be nice to have this move back a little bit more. Give them a little more room in there. It's going to be hard to fit a bottle in there, but it does work. Soft touch here. Again, big handles. Big fan of the styling here. I do have the 2 different ways for storage there. I like that too. And then this seat reclines a little bit. I do have the anchors for the car seats here. And then it moves forward. You can see that they're couple, I gotta get those out of here before they pick up the car up. But I have USBs in the seats, which is kind of an interesting way to do things. I do have the adjustment for the fans here. Interesting shape in those fans. Another USB down there, another 12 volt there. So plenty of room there. And then when I get in, yeah, I have plenty of headroom back here. I do have lights as well. I have my grab handle. I have lots of room, and this seat's actually reclined. I mean, this is kind of relaxing ride. Early morning, got up early, take a little nap back here. Okay, no, let's go ahead and get to the front. I know, I gotta get this video going. Let's get to the front here and take a look at the driver's position. And I'm gonna take a time out for a second. I'm gonna flip the car around so I'm not staring into the sun, because that'd be bad. Let's put the sun behind us. That's a good idea. Okay, let's talk about this engine. Here it is, the hybrid version of the Kia Sorento. Really quiet. You can see the big cables here. These connect to the battery. And you have the engine oil there. You have windshield fluid right there, good spot. And you should have, yeah, there's some coolant back there. So, again, pretty simple to get to. Luckily, there's not much of a overhang here. I can easily reach the engine oil. I easily can get to this. And then you can see electric starter down there. So when it turns on and off, you use electric starter, so you're not going to wear out your starter alternator. And that makes it really seamless at stop signs and things. Seamless as it goes. And this is electric only mode right now. It hasn't even turned on yet. But it'll turn on. There isn't really a hard kick. It just kind of turns. It'll turn on. So nice and simple. I do want to point out one other thing that I may have missed is that I love these seats. Nice ventilation in these seats. They are not, I think they're like a pleather. They're not really like a leather, but really comfortable. 12-way adjustable, lumbar there too. And then there's that big panoramic sunroof there. Really nice. Again, really nice in the cabin. The only odd things are these vents are just interesting. I've never seen a vent go down low. That's kind of interesting. I do have the heated seats there. Then there's a spot for your wireless charger there, which you can't see really that well. I took a gamble that was there because I couldn't really see it, but when you put your phone in there, it'll start charging like mine did. So you can see the Qi light there, or Qi light, whatever they call it. And I do have some drive modes. I do have a downhill assist control, and I have a park, so you can see the camera. There is the camera that is in front of us, and when I go reverse, or no, excuse me, that's the camera behind us. So there is the backward camera. When I put it in reverse, like I turn the dial, you see the lines, that kind of shows me where I'm backing up towards. And then this is how, just shift it back and forth. Okay. Let's talk about pricing real fast while I have the sheet in front of me. Again, 21 Sorento, runaway red, interior is gray. 1.6 liter turbocharged direct injection engine. It's a hybrid. I do have a 6-speed automatic with paddle shifters. Boom, boom. I do have some safety features there. Interior 8-inch touchscreen, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Rear view camera, dynamic lines, that kind of stuff. Sirius XM, 4.2-inch TFT cluster is there. And I have Syntex seating trim. So again, it's synthetic, but it's nice. Dual zone automatic climate control. Second row captain's chairs, one touch slide and fold second row seats. Yeah, they slide forward, they fold, they recline, they're great. LED lights in the front, the big warranty. The MSRP is $36,590, and all I have is the paint is $445. That's the only additional option on this. Everything else is standard on this. Vehicle handling is $1170, which is a lot cheaper than other competitors, and $38,000 total price. This is built in Korea, and $37,000, $39,000, $35,000, so all that kind of stuff. So that's what you have for this model I'm in right now. And again, I like that. It just looks good. I like two-tone. Big fan of that. Lots of cargo space there. Cool spot. I can put my phone in there. I can put mask, whatever. I can charge my phone. Lots of good storage. Again, big fan of this vehicle. Lots to like, and good buttons. Everything. Yeah. Everything seems like it works out pretty good. And the interior here. Oh, I forgot I was going to move away from the sun, but I guess I don't need to. It's kind of clouded up a little bit. So, yeah, that's the front interior. So, looks really good. Yeah, big fan. All right, out on the open road. this thing is pretty quick, and it's a lot of fun to drive. There is 45 miles an hour, just like that. I've been driving it around quite a bit because I've enjoyed driving it so much. I've really put up quite a few miles on this thing. It's got that hybrid powertrain, so you get that offline torque with the electric drive and electric motor, and then you have that nice kind of cruising and passing speed when you need to get electric as well. But kind of cruising along here at 45 miles an hour, and it's a pretty smooth ride. Very little steering wheel input, and the vehicle moves for me. The only thing I think so far I don't really care for is how they do their lane departure. Okay, let's talk about this lane departure. So you can see the green icon there, and I push the button here, but here's what happens. You go outside the lane, it's really aggressive when it comes back. And so I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't know why it's got to be so aggressive, but I guess if I go, but it's definitely fighting me. So and then when I've had it set at times, and I just kind of keep my hand near the steering wheel, it is pretty aggressive as it makes small changes quite a bit. And so I don't know, it's not to my liking, but maybe it is to yours. But I just want to show off what that looked like. And as far as road noise, I don't hear so much from the engine at all, as you do most internal combustion engines these days. You don't hear. Cars are just, I should say it more clearly, cars are very quiet these days. If you haven't been in a new car lately, they're very quiet. I do get a little more wind noise in this than maybe I would have noticed, but this is under $40,000. $38,000 for the Sorento 3 rows with the hybrid, where I get some better fuel economy. I need to look at the numbers right now. Let's see, 39 city, because 35 highway. So the hybrid, you typically get better city than you do highway, just because the way the battery works. I'm setting cruise control right now. And then I do have, I just turned it off. I have adaptive cruise control too. I can set the distance between me and the vehicle in front of me. 39 city, 35 highway, 37 combined. So 37 combined fuel economy, 3-row SUV, good looking interior, smooth ride, plenty of power, under $40,000. And I have one of the best warranties in the industry, 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty on the Powertrain, 5-year, 60,000-mile limited basic warranty, and 5-year, 60,000-mile roadside assistance warranty. So Kia's making a hell of a statement here, right? So you have one of the best warranties in the business, you have a pretty nice powertrain, you have good fuel economy, you have a really good price point, under $40,000. I mean, if you haven't shopped a new car lately, $40,000 is kind of the going price unless you go real basic. And I feel like this is more of I wouldn't say a luxury interior, but this definitely feels like it's $40,000. I mean, I would think this probably should be about $45,000 from my experience driving other vehicles. So overall, I really can't say many negative things. Like I said, I don't care for the lane departure. As you saw inside the cabin, the vents are a little interesting. Takes a little bit used to that. I'm not a huge fan of the radio as far as the buttons moving stuff around, but again, nitpicking, very, very much nitpicking. I think overall everything's good. The shifters, turn dial, okay, that's fine. It's just the way that system's going to work. I do like I have, said, the phone holder in the 2 spots. I have the wireless charging built in. I mean, it's got all those features that new generation of car buyers are looking for to make their life easier on, again, long road trips, on hauling the family and kids around. My kids have been in the back seats and in the rear seats, and they love the fact the seats move back and forth. They can adjust legroom as they want to. They have plenty of space for all their needs, Kindles, cup holders, that kind of stuff. So they've had no problems there at all. So overall, like I said, nitpicking a couple things, really not that big of a deal. It's a really solid SUV, and I think it should be on your list. And it's actually on our list. We're going to replace our Mazda CX-5 here in another 2 years. And I think I might put this on a list to look at because I've been pretty happy with it overall. So hey, for more, check this video out over here. It's a good time. Website down below. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.